There's a question, what are, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, what are rulings regarding people who fall into anthropomorphic notions of belief?
La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.
Leave judgments about people to the people of knowledge. Anthropomorphism is not from mainstream Islamic understanding. The mainstream of Islamic scholarship, with respect to the transcendence, the tanzih of Allah, is very clear. You can see in the mainstream commentaries on one of the great consensus texts of Islamic beliefs, the Aqidah Tahawiyya, it's very clear, right? That Imam Tahawi, for example, he says, and that's one of the most agreed upon creedal statements, that نقول في توحيد الله موقنين بتوفيق الله أن الله واحد لا شريك له ولا شيء مثله ولا شيء يعجزه ولا إله غيره. That we say about the oneness of Allah with facilitation purely from Allah, that Allah is one without partner. And there is nothing like unto Him, and nothing incapacitates Him, and there's no God but Him. Right? And Imam al-Tahawi says later in his Aqidah, لا تحويه الجهات الست. Allah is not encompassed by any of the six directions. We don't say Allah is above, below, these things. He also says in the Aqidah Tahawiyya that من أثبت لله معنى من معاني البشر فقد كفر. Whoever affirms for Allah any human quality has committed an act unbefitting a believer. That doesn't make them a kafir, because there's a lot of technicalities regarding that. So, anthropomorphic tendencies with respect to beliefs are not the way Allah and His Messenger talk about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that is not how the great mainstream of Islamic scholarship has dealt with it. We have many resources on Seekers regarding mainstream Islamic beliefs. The duty of the believer is to learn what is correct, understand it, and live it. And do not argue with people. Someone wants to argue, point them towards reliable resources and then say Jazakumullah khair, and keep going. Do not argue. Walhamdulillah.
La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.